8 beaches that are not for humans. Trust me, you'll regret it. How scary is the Bermuda Triangle, where hundreds of planes have vanished without a trace? Is the haunted sea, full of ghost ships, really a thing? And how dangerous are those waters packed with bloodthirsty sharks? Hey guys, welcome back to KINH TV. So, did you get to go to the beach this past summer? Honestly, when it's super hot outside, there's nothing better than diving into the cool ocean water. It's just amazing. But hold up, while most beaches are chill, did you know there are some beaches out there full of hidden dangers? Some are even deadly, with accidents and deaths happening all the time. So what makes these beaches so dangerous and scary? Let's find out right now. One, Fraser Island. First up, when we talk about the most dangerous, terrifying beaches on Earth, you cannot leave out the waters around Fraser Island, off the southeast coast of Queensland, Australia. It stretches an impressive 120 kilometers, making it the longest beach in the world. But here's the mind-blowing part. Despite its raw beauty, very few people actually swim or vacation here. Why? Because hidden beneath those clear waters are some serious killers, like vicious sharks, hungry crocodiles, and strong currents that could drag you away in an instant. And then there's the Irukandji jellyfish. Its sting is so painful, it can make you puke, and in severe cases, cause brain hemorrhages. On land, those miles of soft golden sand, they're home to wild dingoes, the only wild dogs in Australia. These guys are expert hunters and the biggest land predators in the country. Oh, and inside Fraser Island, you've got funnel web spiders. One bite from these bad boys and an adult could be dead within minutes. Terrifying, right? But, despite all the warnings, this place still pulls in thrill seekers, especially those into off-roading. Now, let's move on to another sea that's equally dangerous, full of little but tough predators. 2. Cairns coastline. Hey guys, before we get into it, what's the thing you're most scared of when it comes to swimming in the ocean? Drop a comment below and let me know. I'm guessing most of you probably think of the big scary animals, right? But did you know that off the coast of Cairns, in southeast Queensland, there are ocean killers that are only the size of your hand? Yeah, I'm talking about Chironex fleckeri, a deadly jellyfish with tentacles that can stretch for meters, packed with venom that can leave you in intense pain, knock you out, or even kill you within minutes. And here's the crazy part. The jellyfish can still inject venom even after it's dead. That's right, even if it's no longer alive, those tentacles can still sting you with poison. Super dangerous, right? That's why they call it the death hand. It's the most deadly creature in the world. Between 1884 and 1996 alone, there were 63 deaths recorded from this little beast. Insane, right? And up next, we're heading to a true sea monster paradise. Stay tuned to find out just how scary this place is. 3. New Smyrna Beach, Florida, USA. If you're a fan of the blockbuster hit Jaws, you probably already know about the ruthless, bloodthirsty nature of this ocean beast. So, following the survival instinct rule, it's probably a good idea to stay as far away as possible from their territory, right? But guess what? There's actually a beach that attracts thousands of visitors every year thanks to its title of the beach with the most shark attacks in the world. Come on. Seriously? Welcome to New Smyrna Beach in Florida, which is home to tons of sharks, like tiger sharks and blacktip sharks. While these sharks aren't as aggressive as great whites or bull sharks, they'll still attack if they feel threatened or cornered. And if that wasn't enough, there's another danger in the sky: lightning. From 1997 to 2006, at least 71 people were killed by lightning strikes in this state. Back to the sharks. New Smyrna Beach isn't the only place where you can get up close and personal with these ocean predators. There are many other spots around the world where sharks are pretty much regulars, like Brevard Beach in Florida. This place didn't have sharks until 1992, but since then, there have been at least 50 shark attacks, including 19 fatalities. Environmentalists say the destruction of coastal ecosystems is pushing sharks closer to shore to hunt. Then there's Gansby, South Africa, the great white shark capital. Sharp teeth, wide mouths, and piercing eyes, great whites are both terrifying and fascinating. So, Gansby has become super popular with tourists, mainly because of the great white sharks. If you're looking for an intense experience, you can even dive in a cage and face them head on. And let's not forget New South Wales in Australia. This beautiful beach is home to some huge bull sharks, up to 16 feet long and weighing 3,700 pounds. This has forced the beach to shut down multiple times due to safety concerns about people swimming near these monsters. Honestly, just thinking about it makes me want to stay on dry land. But hey, some people are brave enough to swim with those terrifying creatures. As for me, I'll pass. What about you? Would you dare to swim with these sharks? Or would you rather say no thanks? Let me know in the comments, ready or not. Now, let's head over to a super mysterious beach that has scientists scratching their heads. Stay tuned. 4. The Bermuda Triangle. Hey guys, it's no joke when I say that the Bermuda Triangle, off the southeast coast of the US, is one of the most dangerous and spooky places on Earth. This place is known for ships and planes just disappearing without a trace. Over the last 5 centuries, more than 1,000 ships and planes have gone missing in the Devil's Triangle, and thousands of people have vanished without explanation. And guess what? Strange disappearances are still happening to this day. One of the most famous cases is the USS Cyclops, a US Navy warship that lost communication and was never heard from again after sailing into this cursed water on March 4, 1918. With over 300 sailors aboard, it was the biggest non-combat loss of life in US Navy history. Then there's the infamous Flight 19 on December 5, 1945. This was a group of US bombers on a training mission flying over the Bermuda Triangle. 5 planes disappeared, along with 14 airmen. And if that wasn't crazy enough, a rescue ship sent to find them, with 13 people on board, vanished too. Talk about a total mystery. Since then, experts from all kinds of fields have been trying to figure this out. Some say aliens abducted them, others think they were taken by people from Atlantis under the sea, some blame a weird weather phenomenon, and some believe these people entered a whole different dimension. And honestly, all of these ideas are still up for debate. So what do you think about this mysterious sea? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm super curious to hear what you think. Now let's move on to another really cool sea that all you ghost ship fans would love to check out. 5. The Sargasso Sea. My friends, when you mention the Sargasso Sea, you're talking about the place where some of the most famous ghost ships in history have shown up. So, here's the deal. The Sargasso is the only sea on Earth with no coastline. It's in the North Atlantic, right on the western edge of the Bermuda Triangle. Back in the day, before steam engines, ships used the wind to sail, and if you ended up in this Devil's Sea, you were pretty much stuck. The waters are so calm, you couldn't move, kind of like being caught in a giant parking lot. The eerie silence and its proximity to the Bermuda Triangle turned this place into a hub for spooky stories. One of the most chilling is about the French merchant ship Rosalie. In 1840, it sailed through the area, mysteriously vanished, and was later found with no crew aboard. Then there's the famous ghost ship Mary Celeste, found in 1872. It was completely abandoned, but the supplies were still there. They even found a letter that the crew had left unfinished. Creepy, right? To this day, no one knows what happened to the sailors who vanished. The mysteries of the Sargasso Sea remain unsolved. Now, let's head over to a beach where, trust me, no one could survive. 6. Bikini Atoll, the beach with a dark twist. So, Bikini Atoll, located on the Esch-Schultz Atoll in the Pacific, is known for being a gorgeous diving spot, full of rich, diverse marine life. This is actually one of the reasons it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site. But you know what they say? Every rose has its thorns. And Bikini Atoll is no different. As beautiful as it is, it also hides some pretty dangerous secrets. Not only is it home to giant sharks, but it's also a place with serious nuclear contamination. Why? Well, because it was the site of 23 atomic bomb tests between 1946 and the 1950s. These bombs were 7,000 times more powerful than the one dropped on Hiroshima. Because of this, the people who lived there had to be evacuated in 1946. However, by the late 1960s, the US tried to bring life back to the island. Around 100 people were resettled there in 1970. But after a few years, they all left again because of rising radiation levels and constant health concerns. Just shows how terrifying the aftermath of atomic bombs really is. And trust me, if you think that's spooky, wait till you hear about the haunted waters of Japan coming up next. 7. The Devil's Sea, Japan. Whoa, just hearing the name gives you chills, doesn't it? So the Devil's Sea, also called the Dragon's Triangle, is about 100 kilometers south of Tokyo, Japan. It's one of the creepiest and most mysterious places on Earth. Not only has it seen crazy disappearances and shipwrecks, but it's also got some of the strongest electromagnetic waves in the world. Here's the weird part. Tons of unexplained stuff happens here, like the mysterious disappearance of 5 warships and 700 sailors between 1952 and 1954. Gone, no trace. Ships that sail through here often report compasses malfunctioning, radio signals going dead, and losing all contact. Plus, they face huge waves, dense fog, whirlpools, and even ghost ships that appear out of nowhere. Oh, and back in the 1200s, Kublai Khan, the 5th great Khan of the Mongol Empire, tried to cross this sea. His fleet mysteriously vanished, along with 40,000 soldiers. Then, in 1952, Japan sent a research ship called Kaio Maru No. 5 to investigate. Guess what happened? The ship and its 31 crew members disappeared without a trace. The Japanese government was shocked, and it became a terrifying story for sailors everywhere. Yeah, this sea? Definitely not one you want to mess with. 8. Chowpatty Beach, India. Unlike most of the beaches we've talked about, the danger at this famous beach in India doesn't come from ocean killers like sharks or any toxic, deadly creatures. Nope, the real threat here is the pollution. Every year, hundreds of people from Mumbai flock here for the Hindu festival of Ganesha Chaturthi, and after the celebration, the beach is left covered in trash. The result? A seriously polluted environment, and it's at risk of becoming a breeding ground for diseases. Some even say this is one of the most polluted places in the world. So, not just in India, but everywhere in the world. Let's all learn to dispose of our trash properly and clean up after ourselves to keep our environment clean and beautiful. Alright friends, we've just uncovered some wild and fascinating facts about some of the scariest beaches in the world. Which one do you think is the scariest? Drop a comment and let me know. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you're the first to watch our latest and coolest videos every day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.